What's up, Foxy? Okay, let's check the YouTube channel. How many views?
Do you guys know what time it is? That's right. It's
Time to party!
Don't look at us as though we're the devil. You really ought to know we're being level. This was never our intended pastime, but how could we forget that dark crime?
How pathetic for you to cry victim. We know your guilty heart, soiled within monsters, roam these halls, but they're not robots. Men are capable of some dark thoughts. Crank those gears, the music isn't me. Been a real long day and we're dying to be free. Don't stop now, cause I can guarantee when the silence drops, we're the last things that you'll see.
Don't you feel even a little regret? I can't see it in your eyes, so judgment you'll get. Hunt you down, doesn't this seem familiar? We'll trade our lives for one that's bigger.
Won't you agree that this feeling's awful to be all on your own? Deep in your bones, soon enough you'll know exactly how it feels. Karma can be cruel with hands dealt. Strength those gears, the music isn't me. Been a real long day and we're dying to be free. Don't stop now, cause I can guarantee when the silence drops, we're the last things that you'll see. Strings recoil, your time is nearly out. You've got 1% and no one can hear you shout. All goes black, you hear the motors roar. Been a real fun game, but we're breaking down that door.
Oh dear, it looks like we're reaching the end of the show.
We've had so much fun, we really hate to see you go. Oh, what a shame that things turned out this way. Forgive me, but you really got to pay up for the suffering you've caused us. Join into this children's chorus. Strength those gears, the music isn't me. Been a real long day and we're dying to be free. Don't stop now, cause I can guarantee when the silence drops, we're the last things that you'll see. Strings recoil, your time is nearly out. You've got 1% and no one can hear you shout. All goes black, you hear the motors roar. Been a real fun game, but we're breaking down that door. That sure was a rocking time, huh, Chica?
You're right, Freddy. I think it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Come back to see us real soon, and thanks for coming to Freddy Fazbear's.
Maybe I should take somebody from the try I wish I lived in the present with the gift of my past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Justification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. What happened to my soul? I'm terrified. It lingers in my mind and the thought keeps on getting bigger. I'm sorry, must be, baby, I wish I'd been there. It's been so long since I've seen a soul lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this till it's so I can ponder the sanity
frightened, but I'm not that bad. I think you should leave the box alone so I can get out.
Wow, you guys are freaking insane. I asked for like 200 views and 15 likes, and you went, you know what? Sure, I'm gonna give you a bit more though. And I got over 1,000 views and like over 50 likes. What the hell? Thank you all so much. I did not expect that. It was just a little build. I don't know. Thank you. As promised, because it got way more than I expected, I have built Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in my vision, sort of. Original layout, but things added on make more sense. So starting off, of course, we expanded the road, just like we did for FNAF 1. This headed into a quote, roundabout. This is a Minecraft about, with signs that point towards where each road goes. For example, since this only has FNAF 2, this one goes that way with the single sign. Over here is FNAF 1 and my custom one, so there's signs appropriate for those. Over here is where Fredbear's and Fazbear Frights will go, because this video got more than enough support to warrant more than just this video. So, yeah, thank you again. And on this side is Circus Baby's Pizza World and the FNAF 6 Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. Don't get too sidetracked. So the exterior, I went for a lot more of a grand design. Far more in the style of that one Chuck E. Cheese photo that was around the internet for a long time back in the olden days. But also, I wanted to try and test myself with a larger build. They're supposed to have had a larger budget at this point. It's the grand reopening, so it's got to be very grand. That building over there is quite small, and it's still big, but nowhere near as grand as a building that towers over you with Fazbear in giant letters, with the Z looking a bit weird. And I think I did a pretty damn good job, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit more detailed than that one was, I think. Only marginally, though. I think it falls flat in some places. I need to learn gradients and things a bit more to make these pillars better. So the parking area, about pretty much the same as FNAF 1's and that. A lot more, makes a lot more sense, and also has a lot more parking spaces to match the larger building. The side road that takes you to the back has a bit more of a cut off to it. It doesn't feel like it's as easy to access, so it looks like it's more important. And we also have like this block thing. I don't actually know what this is called. It lifts up to let people in. But back here we have staff parking, as well as a delivery zone, because that's the kitchen entrance. And then also a dump. This is just there they dump their crap that breaks, and boxes and old litter and broken arcade machines and such. I wanted to put a body out here like I did with FNAF 1, but there isn't actually a body or a... What would be corpse? No. There we go, stuffed. Yeah, there's only FNAF, like, 1? What the hell is this? We've got these models. Oh, that's grotesque. That'd be help to do. And then also... Oh, okay. That's interesting. But, yeah, so it's a lot more clean and a lot less, concerning. Coming back over to the entrance. We have a couple of awnings, like in that one FNAF, one Chuck E. Cheese image. They don't look great, I'm not going to lie, but hey, it adds a bit of colour, and I think it made it a bit more interesting. As well as some cutouts, as always. I love these things, I just can't get enough of them. Starting off with room 1. The first of a few rooms that I made entirely myself. This is not in the game, because the map makes no sense in FNAF 2. This is the signing in area / booking area / like just general entrance. There's a little waiting area here. Say like it's full, you have to wait for a family to leave before you go in. You sit here. Then back here, these appeared as signs in the time-lapse for some reason. They're not. They're the prize counter shelves. They just had like a texture ID glitch in the replay. But trust me, we're good. These are some storage, some servos or whatever you call them for computer storage and stuff. 2 phones, because you can never have too many phones. And a chair that you can actually sit on, that I've realised. Oh well. And of course, the main room. This room caused so many headaches for me, because it was just so big. So what I did was the very centre is the party area. This is where the party tables are. Big parties, smaller parties, bunch of pizza balloons. This is where the kids and that families eat when someone celebrates their birthday party. Then you got for the non-birthday parties and such, or just extra guests and things. we have the booths. I love these blocks. I love the booths. They're very fitting with the era, and they fit in seamlessly, and they filled in the empty space very damn well, which is always appreciated. Then over here we have the prize counter, much bigger than its counterpart in game. Added some arcade machines. The prize counter is like twice the size. Much more decorations. You can gamble as well. Who doesn't like kid gambling? The puppet box, of course. You can't have the prize corner out of the puppet box. I discovered these very large plushies from CS FNAF. They are incredibly adorable, and I love them. Honk. And they work so well for the prize counter hanging there. Like, oh, they're amazing. Moving over to what would have been Kids Cove is now Pirates Cove, but you can still call it Kids Cove. The Kids Cove looked really boring. Like, it's the same party room copy-pasted with some extra things added. So what I did is turned it into a pirate paradise. We've got a giant ball pit, because you can't not have a ball pit. We've got some planks for you to jump off, like you're walking the plank. I found these lovely sky blocks. And in general, this area is supposed to resemble like the open sea, so sky, clouds and things around. Got some arcades as well, presents everywhere, a couple of tables, and of course, Toy Foxy. Because I didn't want to have Mangle in this one, just for this one. I felt like having the fixed version would be better. I love the Mangle, but I don't know. I wanted it to be an open area, not like closed off or looking a bit run down. I want this place to look squeaky clean. We've got the world's another small arcade. Again, to fill in the space, but also because prize counter is bigger, which means we need more than just those arcade machines. So I think that kind of works out too. Over here we have the kitchen, another open window design like my custom build, and it is pretty much it's just a kitchen. It's pretty much the same as my FNAF custom build, a little bit bigger, I think. I found these shelves are really great for putting stuff on for storage. These ovens are always incredible to use. We've got these center like kitchen cabinet things, counters for pizza making and such, pizza trays. And you got the sinks and the menus and things. A couple of wires. This isn't like FNAF 1 where wires are not littered everywhere. It's just in certain areas. Again, because it's supposed to be a grand reopening, it's mostly as fixed as possible. Over here we have another area filler, but also Balloon Boy appears in somewhat this area. So I added Balloon Boy to be his own important thing, where you got balloons and balloon games, carousels. I even added JG because she only ever appears under your desk, and I find it weird. She should be here. A couple more arcades as well, also tied to the prize counter, and it brightens up the area a little bit, as well as this is also the world's most terrible attempt at a corner filler. Happy birthday, here's all of our characters. And then of course we have the goddamn giant Freddy face that will stare into your soul as you eat your food. This is of course based off of like the FNAF 1 skylight, but a little bit bigger, because this ceiling I did like the swirl idea that I had, but it needed something more, so I went, this is a grand reopening, they put all their money into this Freddy ceiling. Freeling, if you will. Yeah, I ran out of ideas, can you tell? This room's a bit too big for what's in it. I think I did okay with what I had. Now, the part of the build that I think could probably be the most spoilers for Final Fantasy 2 movie is the main stage. I took the main stage, which would have stopped about here, with a 3, just like in FNAF 1, but I extended it to a catwalk of the puppet at the end, a little bit like how in FNAF 2, the puppet's supposed to come out the ground and will orchestrate the band to play music for them. But in this Final Fantasy 2, the puppet doesn't come up the ground, the puppet comes out of his box, it glides its way around, and it will come here and start the band. I just felt like it used up the space more, upgraded it, and it tied in multiple versions of the FNAF 2 location into one. Just a quick sidetrack, just real quick. I got a comment from someone called Bentley McGee asking, can I do like a tutorial on how to make a show stage? I don't really know how to explain it. I basically just base off of references I see online. A lot of FNAF 1 especially is they make the stage sort of a rectangle that can fit the 3 characters. So you make sure that there's equal space. You would do it like, I do it like this, the 1 block gap between them, and then one block gap back. I'm just going to use Freddy for example. It leaves just the right amount of room. And then of course when it's something like this, there's extras. So if you just cut the edges, it makes the stage look a bit more, I don't know, it pops out more, so it pops out at you more. And as for the curtains, I use the Multiverse of Freddy's mod for my curtains or Project Night Shift as well. You sort of start where the curtains go up gradually. So you got this one, and then you go up a block, and then you can either go up a block again or carry it forward again. But in this case, it's too close to the eyesight, so I go up again, and then I go up one more time, and then that would be the curtains, something like that. So you'd carry this like ribbon around because that's the bottom of the curtain. It helps it feel like this could close, it could drop and close. As for the stage lights, I use Management Wanted, and I position them in front and then an angle for the other two. And it would shine on them perfectly if it was real. Oh, that's weird. I haven't seen that before. And then if you've got a top, which the top just follows, usually it follows the stage shape. I don't really follow my own rule, so, you know, I'm a rebel like that. The same kind of goes for single stages. What I do is I make it half the size of this, so there's still space on either side for curtains, with one spot in the middle. And I just do the same thing, but I do it a little more steep. So I'll actually just go up more like this, because it's a lot smaller. Basically, you take references online, be it from Five Freddy's, be it from SFM remakes, and work your magic. But stages, the shape, usually a rectangle or curved. When most times in real life, they'd be a rectangle. Curtains will gradually swoop upwards when open, and then when closed, they would cover the stage perfectly. Like that. Nope, oops. It would essentially just look like that when closed. Same with that one. So, yeah, that's. I don't know what else to say. That's kind of how I do it. Sorry if this is not the explanation you wanted. I wish you luck on building it yourself. And yeah, on with the video. Coming over here, we have the employees room. This room is just basically a cleaner version of what I did in FNAF 1. Also another build that I've added without being on the map because it makes sense. Another phone for the staff so you can call the front desk. You got a mini kitchen, much nicer than the other one as well. Just you know, your average staff room, because you know you kind of have to have those when you have a restaurant or a place with a lot of workers. Then over here, just like in my FNAF 1 build, it's the backstage area. This is much cleaner. We've got a shelf of all the spare heads and things, a couple of plushies and stuff that the animatronics might hand out. And over here we have Endo 2 for replacement endoskeletons, and the totally real, totally in the game golden toy Freddy. I remember when this hoax was a thing. Oh, that was incredible. I don't know. Hold on. Yes, it is a thing. Hold on. Another hoax that I've just realised. Yeah. The purple suit. It's the purple guy's suit. Oh my god. Oh, that brings back memories. You know what, I'm keeping this here. He's part of the build now. I forgot about him. Another hoax. So moving on to the part of the... Can you close, please? Thank you. Moving on to the part of the pizzeria that remains mostly the same is the main hall that leads to the restrooms. You got the women's restroom and the boys' restroom. You saw I built this, but I recently found while I was like cleaning things up, the Bonnie toilet meme has been added into the game thanks to the Project Night Shift mod, and I couldn't be happier. It's perfect. Same over here. You got the Foxy urinal. Foxy looks terrified, and he really should be. Yeah, just silly things to add. I love this lineup of characters on the wall. These posters are incredible. Generic FNAF mod. Genuinely, these posters are superb. Amazing work on these. They fit in so damn well. And then over here, we have parts and service. Probably one of my favourite rooms to build, actually. I don't know why. I just took what we see in game, which is very little. Freddy's in the same place, so is Bonnie and Chica. I added a lot more mess because I like to think this was abandoned for the new backstage. They come in here every now and again for spare parts. We never see anything in this corner, so I put Withered Foxy, Withered Golden Freddy, and the Spring Bonnie suit back here, because Spring Bonnie's suit wouldn't be Springtrap just yet, since he's not died yet. So it's just a few things in here. You got these awesome unwithered posters as well from the CS mod, and I think it looks really well. A lot of wires as well, very reminiscent of FNAF 1. It's like someone came in here after this place closed and went, you know what, these animatronics are great. I love these wires. We should add that all over our building. Never understand that in FNAF 1. Anyway, Over here is the party rooms. It's a little, I think it could have added a bit more, I think, but I think my theming was pretty cool. Instead of party room 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's now the Bonnie party room, with Bonnies everywhere, mostly. Chica party room, with Chica plushies, Chica outs and things. The Freddy party room, and the Toy Foxy party room. I just feel like having a theme is very smart because it's a kid's location. So it's better to be a bit more kid-friendly. Like, you got party room 1, like, you've got the Chica party room, have fun! It has a better, a nicer, cute ring to it and such. Then, of course, last but not least is the office. I accidentally made this a little too big. Like, in-game, it's probably like half the size. But at the same time, I think it works pretty well. They've done some of their junk here. You can see that there's been, like, they're doing work here at the same time. Even though I'm pretty sure this board's actually referencing, Rise of Agony. This is referencing FNAF 6, I think. Which, well, a little bit early in the timeline, but anyway. Much cutouts, posters, paper pals, hanging stars, this mangle, which appeared in another place, is really cool. It's from the FNAF movie as well. Of course, you can sit in your chair, go on the cameras, and look through all 14 of the goddamn cameras I set up. Because you can never have too many cameras, right? Overall, I like to think I stuck with the original game pretty well. Just made it a little bigger, or too big in probably some cases, and just improved upon it. I think the rooms I added definitely, they're not immediately obvious, like these ones are not immediately obvious. The kitchen just makes sense, and I think this is a massive, massive improvement over Kids Cove. Like, the Kids Cove game sucked, man. I don't think any kid would want to go there. Honestly, I think this is a huge step up for me. And it's going to be weird because FNAF 3 is way smaller. Even smaller than FNAF 1. It's like, 6 rooms that are hallways and nothing else. Like, it's the lamest horror house attraction I have ever seen. I do really hope you enjoyed this build. I do genuinely think this is a huge improvement from my last one, and I can't wait to see where I go from here. Once again, the last video got enough views and likes to warrant FNAF 3 and 4, so do not worry about that. I will do the same I did last time though. I would say, can this video get 500 views and perhaps like 20 likes? No particular reason, just to show your support that the series is, I can keep going with the series basically. Once again, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to build the next one. Bye-bye!